Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Nix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
On the set.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready.
They throw it out quick to the left. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. On second down, Robinson. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from the 41. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Garindo again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
ETN takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Lamar now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he has the New England touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And have him gain about a handful there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Panthers 60. Panthers, hey, smash drop roll. Take go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one.
What the fuck are you talking
Softening up the
about?
front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, looking at 4th and maybe an inch or 2. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the 43. Forced out to his right. He calls his own number again.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Nix looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Second. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing here, Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Nix. Finds his target, Robinson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now Nix on third down. Pass complete to Walker.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So that one on the defense and declined, and that brings us to halftime. Let's head to Orlando for our halftime reports and Jonathan Coachman.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Guerrero. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Across the 45 and still going. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go right back to Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, middle.
Changing it up here, Jackson. He'll get this to Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Guerrero. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Etienne again. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Justin Matabike making that stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's a pun, bro. You can't go for that.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Set.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check, go.
Play action with Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Gets to space right side. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens going for the win here. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Well, we change it.
Here he is to throw. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, so that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 65, here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball